Alright, final deck of the day. We are playing Viego's Deathmark. So the last time we played this deck on stream, it was more of a mid-rangey build. This deck is more closely aligned with a lot of the versions I was seeing on the ladder right before the Bandle City expansion. Kind of wanted to play this more controlling list before the expansion drop, but never got around to it. So we're going to try and see how it feels today. So the idea of this deck is we're gumming up the board with early blockers, some cheap interaction, trying to get into our late game Viego, Invasive Hydrovine, and just mow down our opponents with encroaching mists that get just bigger and bigger turn after turn. We have an Atrocity in here to help finish them off if we can't actually push through their blockers. But the deck gets its name from this card here, Deathmark. So remove Ephemeral from an ally to grant it to an enemy. So essentially, if you have an Ephemeral unit on the field, this acts like a 3-mana Vengeance, which can be very, very strong. So in addition to our very large encroaching mists that we can keep around to be blockers and really scary threats, we are pairing it with Darkwater Scores, 3-mana 5/5 life drain ephemeral. So if we can Deathmark on our Darkwater Scores, we can get this permanent 5/5 life drainer, excuse me, that can make it very tough for decks to get under us because we're just healing with it oftentimes for 10 plus health. Other reasons to be in Ionia, we got access to Greenglade Lookout to help us ramp up to our top end. Even if this is striking once, getting a turn 4 Viego or turn 6 Hydrovine can be very, very nice. Twin Disciplines helps protect our key cards. We have Denies to stop big, nasty spells we don't like. We have Spirit's Refuge, not only as a way to protect our key threats, but also lifesteal when we need to keep ourselves alive. The rest of the deck, pretty standard. From what we've seen in the past, we got Wings in the Wave at the lower end, along with Fading Icon, can act as blockers as need be. Glimpse Beyond kills our early stuff to help us draw cards. Vile Feast and Black Spear as early interaction. A lot of our stuff is dying often, so Black Spear is usually turned on to kill. Chemover and Soldier obviously helps us pump out faster Viegos, and that's pretty much the whole deck. Let's just jump into some games and see how we do. This is not an archetype I've played in a long, long while, and I've not played this style. I play a very proactive play style. I like playing to the board. So I don't expect to do well with this deck necessarily, but hopefully it'll be a good learning experience. Kind of like the whole day. This whole day has not been a day of winning. This has been a day of humble learning experiences. How to play control in Runeterra, how to build control in Runeterra, which is not easy. For sure. Probably want one Wings in the Wave just to get out early fodder for our spells. We want... Maybe the Black Spear is fine to kill Anami when she finally comes down. Might not be able to line that up though. I'm actually gonna pass the start. I don't know that I want to just play this out yet. It's not a meaningful blocker in this matchup against all the elusives, so... Boy, what I would give for an elusive right now, though. Okay, let's just play this out as blockers. Slash things that we can throw away for value, potentially. Boy, every one of this deck is just doing the same play patterns, huh? Do nothing for 2 turns, play out these guys. Okay, perfect. So now, if they want to play out Anami, we can kill one of our things with Last Wind, excuse me, and then Black Spear. Because of that, I think we're just going to keep passing. The Nami is the key threat that we want to stop. Full game 3 here, though. Opponent's probably sniffing out what we're doing, though. If I were them, I would definitely pass back. I'm losing a ton of mana, they're not. I don't want to give them an unchecked Nami to start popping off. But if I were them, I would just pass. If we can find one of our elusive threats, we might be in an okay spot. We did not, though. So now what? Bit of a wrong half problem here. We didn't find... We have a lot of our payoffs, but none of our enablers, really. So that sucks. That was probably a mistake to try to play these control decks that I haven't seen anybody else play in the last 2 weeks. And see how they feel. Probably a big mistake. Probably a big mistake on my part. So if they somehow... They probably have... yeah, sure. See if we can draw just a bit better in the next match. It's okay. I didn't want to reach platinum rank anyway. It's fine. I think gold. I look a lot better in gold anyway. I think you'll agree. Oh, why did I decide to do this control theme stream in a combo aggro format? You probably fine. I think I might throw back these two. Like, just imagine in that last game if we had, you know, our Green Glade Lookout into the deck that doesn't want to do anything for 2 turns. We would have gotten like 2 triggers off of it. And then if we had a Viego in hand, wow, like how great would that have been? But that's not the kind of draws I get as a player. Instead, I draw like 2 to 3 death marks per match and no ephemeral units in my ephemeral deck. Oh yeah, here comes all the 7 drops against the aggro deck. That's just what I need. Monkey Screech! Guess we'll do this just in case something... Yes, you'll do! Something weird happens. That was like a game 3. I am actually fine with our opponent burning a survival skills in such a way. I think that's perfectly fine with me. I don't think that's a worthwhile exchange for them at all. I'm actually going to start by passing because I'd like to ensure that they have a relevant Deathmark target, you know, like a Draven or maybe this Twin Blade Revenant. If they want to pass back, that's fine. I don't even know if this is good, but it's a thing we can do. Well, I mean, a lot of Spirit's Refuge isn't the worst. I kind of want some bigger units to pair it with, though. And I don't really need 3 in hand right now, so this is kind of a crappy draw. We have a really good poker hand, though. We could convince our opponent that we're playing poker and not Runeterra. We're in a very good spot. Pass. I'm not even that hurt yet. So it's like I want to protect my 3/3 with Spirit's Refuge, and then it's just not gonna matter. They're gonna hook this 1/1 with this, so they could push damage with the 3/1. That's fine. I'll just take the hit because I have plenty of life to spare. None of our Glimpse Beyonds either. I guess this is a game 3. It's probably better than doing nothing. Why would you block? Just take the hit. This is the first match we're playing with this, or the second? This is the second.
Die a fool, flee a coward.
I mean, on the plus side, we have a lot of life still. So that's nice. There. Block. There.
You matter so little.
You matter so little. Like, I don't need to do this, but it keeps our Viego healthy and it keeps our life total high, and I have mana versus 10, so... Rise, beast of Cabablu.
I have the best job. This has become obnoxious.
It's probably a mistake to attack with this, actually. Yeah, it is, because we would have had this on the next round as another blocker. Okay, so they're gonna play Twin Blade Revenant, they're gonna pass. Assuming they're gonna like start by opening on attacks here.
Who is left to kill?
Yo mama. Pretty sure I'm playing an invasive Hydrovine if he just opens up attacks here. This is a smart ordering, actually, from our opponent. Actually, it doesn't really matter that much, to be honest.
Obey your king. You cannot stop me.
Only losing 3 health. I guess he could have something like Get Excited plus Whirling Death to kill our Viego with Scion inside of combat.
I will not be made to wait.
Cost him 6 mana though, and then he.
Now we're cooking.
He's killing his own Draven. Does that mean we die? It does mean we die. That's very unfortunate. I guess we can Spirit's Refuge here. Gain 7. That's potentially very good. If they do it again, we lose.
I hear her calling for me.
I could also use Atrocity, but I don't think that's the way we want to be. So I guess we'll do this.
You suck. Surrender to me.
Okay. We're out of life drain, pretty much, this game now. So if we're gonna win, it's not through that.
The Shadow Isles are just the beginning. I command you. You serve.
I mean, that's not the worst. I shouldn't attack, right? I guess I can attack with this, and if he wants to trade the Scion, I'm okay with that. Because he's gonna... Yeah, I'm fine with that, right? Could always Vengeance to keep myself alive too, which is nice. Oh, right, he's got 2 of these things to stop the blockers. That's kind of annoying. Okay. It is what it is. You have to do it. Considering we had such a poor start in this game, feels like we're doing okay. They do have a lot of cards in hand. This is probably just fine doing this now. Ooh, Death Mark. That's a very good draw. That's funny. Now I get a lost soul. Cool. I'm actually just supposed to keep the death mark, huh? Probably. That's probably true. We would go down to 6. So double get excited kills us now, which they could have. If we can find our denies, like one of our denies, I'm feeling confident. Yeah, there was nothing we could do there, I guess, except, like, no, wouldn't have mattered. Like,
fate cannot stop me. Nothing can.
Viego's champion spell is kind of shit. Why isn't it Withering Mist? That would have been so good. Man, we were in such a good spot that game. They found all 3 of their get exciteds, and we couldn't find one of our denies. To be fair, we did find all 3 of our Spirit's Refuge, but at the wrong time. We found a lot of things at the wrong time. That Darkwater Scourge was like 1 turn away from being really good. Like, if we had drawn it before we had played our Death Mark, that game plays out completely differently. Anyway, yeah, it was a good game. Which was a little kind of disappointing that it ended the way it did.
Take the high ground.
I felt like we, despite our bad draws, we played very, very well, and then we still lost in the end. Due to a little bit of poor variance. Well, a lot of poor variance, frankly.
Intruder, get him.
Sure. Let's do this. Probably gonna play the Fading Icon.
They're here. Sound the alarm.
I'm supposed to save this for when he plays more Roiling Sands, and just bank the spell mana for the Glimpse Beyond first. Hey, look, there's that card we wanted. A lot sooner than we did. In that last one. Let's pass.
I will fashion this world in my image.
It's such a bad play too if we have one of our 6 ephemeral units that we can just play out and we just don't have it. Can he destroy a landmark? It doesn't matter. This is not the weakest. Let's do this. See if we can find a dark water storage. Anything. Just give me something. Well, Viego dies to their removal. So I should probably not play that. I think we're just supposed to pass. It doesn't feel great losing all that mana, but... See, now if I play him, I'm gonna just lose. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to do this actually in the last turn. Where are my ephemeral units? Where are my ephemeral units? Am I supposed to just do this?
The whole world shall tremble before thee.
And then next turn, we can deathmark the thing it creates. Kill the Zerath. I just pass it, right? Like no reason to play anything else out.
Submission or death for all who live. You will serve.
I'm guessing they have another one in hand that they want to play. I think we try to deny this.
Distance means so little when family means so much.
I was trying to duplicate it with
Your eyes on the
Talia.
horizon and your feet on the ground.
I'm gonna do this. I don't think they have another one. They could have drawn one.
Relax your knees.
None dare stop me.
Throw another rock.
Surrender to me. You must know me, little one. You must. Oppose me and die.
And I thought there was something good to see. Ugh, this girl is heavy.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
They are seeing a lot of cards, though. They find their 8 mana card and they get some good keywords, we could be in trouble.
Now, then, or soon.
Okay.
Explosive, big and small, I got them all.
Yep. Yep.
Boom, baby! That's why they call me the Arsenal. Bringing them out! Another flawless execution. What now?
I suppose you'll do.
I mean, we're still just dead, huh? He doesn't have spell shields, I guess. If we lose a couple guys, he's gonna create something, and then I could get him with Death Mark if I find it. Very unlikely.
Now, when am I? Another flawless execution. Boom, baby!
I should have known better than to play decks I don't see anybody play anymore on this ladder. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it. I kind of wanted to stream until about 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm ending it short. All these decks early because I'm just not having fun with them. Because they're pretty bad. Do I want to keep playing into something else? I have no idea what that is. No. I think the answer is no. I will probably upload this video anyway just to say, whatever. Maybe people will enjoy my misery. There were some cool games there, we just like fell a little bit short. But, I mean, that crap against that Arsenal card didn't feel particularly close. We were popping off and then they just play this thing we can't interact with. And then, or just weren't able to interact with. I guess if we had better draws, we could have, or didn't. If I didn't waste my death marks on those, on their 2-level champions, maybe that's my mistake. I don't know. The point is, it just doesn't feel good playing these decks. I'm just going to stick with playing all the stuff that other people are doing, the elusive stuff. Maybe I was actually planning on trying some landmarks decks next week. So we're doing that in addition to trying the various Nami elusive decks. That's probably just what I'm going to stick with this game. If I want to play a more controlling build, it's probably just going to be Darkness at this point. Because those games are actually fun, win or lose to me. These things just feel kind of hopeless. Alright, yeah, that's going to do it for me, folks. We'll see you next time.